Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video we will talk about how to print the star pattern using the Python programming. So this is a code which prints the star pattern. Here we have first line star, second line 2 star, third line 3 star, similarly fourth line 4 star, fifth line 5 star, sixth line 6 star. So how to print this? This is the program, this is the logic, this is the code which prints this star pattern. Let's say we will analyze how to write the code. So I have defined one function. This is the function name is pattern. It takes one argument. Here I am passing the value 6 as an argument to this function. This value is taken. So here we have one row. First row, we will iterate through the first row. That is, it indicates the number of rows. That is, it indicates the number of rows. For row in range 0 to m, first value is the 0 it takes and it comes inside another for loop. There is a for loop that is for the number of columns. And initially what is the value of row is? It is 0. It comes here and the range will be 0 to 0 plus 1, 1. That is 0 to 1. It prints the 1 star, and it comes out of this loop and row value is increased. Row value get increased, that is 1. And again it comes inside the loop, that is column 0 to 1 plus 1, 2. That is we supposed to print the 2 star. It prints the 2 star. Similarly, it comes out of this loop and again goes inside this loop. It increases the value of row, that is 2 now. And once it comes inside this for loop, the value get increased to 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. So it prints the 3 value. Similarly, it keeps on growing. The value it prints till the value is 6. Now let's see and run this program. Now let's run this program and see whether it generates the star pattern or not. So here it generated the star pattern. Now let's say I want to change the value to 3. I should get only 3 rows. Now run this program and see it generated the 3 rows. Again we will change it to 8. Now again run this program. I should be getting 8 rows. Yeah, it got it. So it's nothing but basically we have to concentrate more on the number of rows and number of the columns and what is the value should be present in each row. That is the logic here. For each row it comes inside this column and row value get increases and it prints the number of stars. We will see one more example. That is the triangle pattern. This is the triangle pattern. So we want this sort of pattern. We want this sort of star pattern that is in the triangle shape. Let's see how to write a code for this. Here I have a code written. Here already I have the code written. Now it is clear. Here I have the code written. This is the triangle pattern function. This calls with the value of 6. It goes here and the variable m is assigned the value 6. Here I am taking a logic k is equal to 2 star m hyphen 2. That is we are trying to find the number of spaces So first what is supposed to do is iterate through the loop. First loop it indicates the number of rows and in the second one it indicates the number of spaces. So initially our value of m is 6 since we passed the value 6 here, and this iterated through 0 to 6. For 0 it comes inside here, and for column in range 0 to what is the value of k is 2 star m hyphen 2. What is the m here? M is 6, 2 star m is 12, 2 star 6 is 12, 12 minus 2 is 10. So it iterates through the 0 to 10 and it prints the space. Initially we are trying to find the spaces. Once the number of spaces is calculated, the k value get decremented, and again what we do is we iterate through the loop for column in the range 0 to row plus 1. What is our row value? Initially it's 0, 0 plus 1 is 2, 0 plus 1 is 1, and it prints the, after printing the spaces, after it print the spaces, it finds the how many stars to be printed. It prints the 0 plus 1, that is 1 star, it prints here, and again it comes out of loop, it goes back here, and the row value get increased, that is 1. Similarly it comes here, the value of k will be calculated and it prints the number of spaces, and k value get decremented. Again it comes here, what is the value of row? Value of row is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. In the next row it prints the 2 stars. Similarly, one it comes out of this loop and row value get increased to 2, and what is the value of row? After finding the spaces, 8, value of row is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So in the next row 3 stars are displayed. Similarly it keeps on going for the goes for 6 rows. It keeps on going for the 6 rows. After it finishes the 6th row, it will come out of the loop. Thank you guys. Now we will see one more example where we will change this logic. We will use the list, where we will use the list to print the star pattern. If you are not aware of what is the list, what is list in the Python, click the I button above, you can see that. I have explained all the concept of list. So let's get started with the list. Here I have the code. This is the function. This is the function with variable with the value of 6. It passes here, and this is the list. I am creating one empty list and I am iterating through the values. That is, I am using the for loop for row in range 1 to m plus 1. 1 to m plus 1. M is 6 here, so 1 to 7. We are iterating through 1 to 7, and what I am doing in for each iteration, I am appending the row star into what is the value of row here is that many stars I am appending to the list. Finally, once the iteration is done, so it comes out of this loop, and it prints the for each line it adds the one new line and it prints the list. Let's run this program and see. This is the code. We will run this code and see whether it generates the star pattern or not. So by using the list, we see that it has generated the star pattern. Now what I'll do, I'll change the value to 8 and again run this code. It generated the value. Now I'll change the value to 3 and save it. Run one more time and I see that only 3 rows are printed. We haven't run the program for the triangle pattern, that is this pattern. I have explained only logic. So now what we will do is we will run this code. As you can see, with this code triangle pattern, I am able to generate the star pattern. Now what I'll do is I'll change the value to 4. Again I'll run. I should be able to see only 4 rows. Yes, I'm able to see 4 rows. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.